So I was in Minnesota over Thanksgiving and I went into the Menards there, which was kind of similar to like a mix between a Walmart and a Home Depot. Anyway, they have a great canning section and I found some of this Mrs. Wage's chili base. And I was so excited to get some of this. I'm gonna make it. I have some frozen tomatoes that were from my garden last summer. I may have to go get a few more out of the refrigerator, but I'm gonna go ahead and make this chili base and then I'm gonna have chili for dinner. So I'm gonna show you how it's so easy to can some of this so you have it for other nights and then I can have some for tonight. So I hope you'll join me. So it says you're gonna start off by adding 6 pounds or 18 medium tomatoes along with some 2 tablespoons of sugar and a pouch of this chili base. So I've got 1 package of tomatoes. I think I'm gonna have to get another package of these, maybe a, because I know this is not quite 18 tomatoes. I've cut some of them in half. So let me go get about a half a bag more and then we'll get this cooking. Now, when I freeze my tomatoes, I don't peel them, but I do core them. So all I'm gonna do is throw another half a bag of these in, and these will come out so good. These are beautiful tomatoes that I had out of my garden. I've got some Roma tomatoes, I've got some beefsteak, I've got several different varieties, but we're just gonna let these cook down. I'll pull the skins off after they cook, and then I'll show you the next step. So as you can see, my tomatoes have cooked down quite a bit. I'm gonna let them just continue cooking until they're nice and soft. And then I'm going to use probably like a tomato masher or maybe, something else. And I'll just get all this mixed together and then I'll show you the base I'm gonna add, but all the peelings are off. They're all cored and I'll bring you back in just a few minutes. Okay, my tomatoes have cooked down enough. I actually pureed them. The recipe says to puree your tomatoes. And so I'm just going to take 2 tablespoons of sugar and I'm gonna put that in there. That's just to cut the acidity. It's not gonna make it a sugary base. You don't have to worry about that. And then I'm just gonna add this Mrs. Wage's chili base. And we're gonna stir this in. So it says now we're gonna stir it constantly until it comes to a full boil. Then we're gonna turn it down and reduce the heat. And we're gonna cook this, we're gonna simmer it about 25 minutes. This is very similar to making pasta sauce. And their pasta sauce comes out wonderful. I use my tomatoes throughout the year and I have this delicious pasta sauce. And they said that when you actually go to make chili, you take your pint-sized jar, you add a half a pound to a pound of cooked ground beef, along with 16-ounce can of pinto or kidney beans with the liquid, and you just simmer it about 20 minutes and you'll have chili. So I'm very excited to try this. I'm actually heating up my canning jars right now. I'm gonna save enough that I can make 1 recipe tonight, and then I'm gonna have chili base for some other nights and see how I like this recipe. If I like it, I think next time I'm out there in Minnesota, I'll pick up a couple more packages of this. So there you go. I'll bring you back when this starts boiling and we'll just go from there. I think this foam will dissipate. I'm not gonna skim it off until I see how this comes out. But this is like a real concentrated form of the tomato mixture that makes your chili. So I'll let you know how it comes out. It smells wonderful. All right, the chili base has started to boil, so I've set the timer for 25 minutes. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit to low and I'm gonna let it simmer until it's finished cooking. Then I'm gonna can this up And I've decided, because I'm making my beans separately and I'm not finished fixing this, I've decided I'm not going to be having this for dinner tonight, but I will be doing another video tomorrow to show you how it came out as chili. So I'll be doing, this will be a two-part video, but today I'm just going to show you how it cans up into the chili base. Okay, so my chili base is completely cooked. It's been 25 minutes. My alarm just went off, and so I'm going to go ahead and can this up. We're going to can it for 40 minutes and leave 1 inch of headspace in the jars. So all I'm going to do is put some of this in here. This is a nice thick chili base. And what I like is that all you have to do is add your beans and your meat, and you've got chili. It's all made for you. Now these are fresh tomatoes from my garden. Now they've been frozen, but not to worry, they're still absolutely delicious. I'm doing these in wide mouth jars, but you also could do them in regular jars, whatever works for you. Usually the types of products that have like a real light sauce like this, I usually use the wide mouth for this. So this recipe said that it would make exactly 6 pints, and I estimated about 18 medium tomatoes, and we have exactly 6 pints. So I know this will be, just the right seasoning for this batch. All I'm doing is taking the air bubbles out with a wooden skewer. I'm going to take a paper towel and just wipe off the rims. Make sure we get a nice clean seal on these. And we're going to water bath these for 40 minutes. I'm going to set the timer as soon as it comes to a boil. And then I'll bring you back just as soon as these are done. Well, my chili base is completely cooked. It's all canned, and I ended up getting 6 pints. And all I'm gonna do now is just let it rest for the next 24 hours, and then actually probably for 12 hours. Then tomorrow I'll clean my jars, I'll label them, and I'll put them away. And if you tune in for tomorrow's video, we're actually gonna be making chili from this chili base. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.